Hello all, I'm Guna Madhivanan from Officers IAS Academy. Friends, we are coming up with an exclusive live quiz program based on current affairs targeting 2024 prelims on a weekly basis. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in our Officers Path channel, we will be coming up with this live quiz program. So how to participate? So for which you have to install an mobile application. So go to either App Store or the Google Play Store to download this application named Kahoot application. Download and install it. Right. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in the live video, I will be giving you a 7-digit PIN. So you have to enter that 7-digit PIN in your installed application. In the Kahoot application, you have to enter that 7-digit PIN. Or we will give you a QR code. If you are not interested in installing the application, you can scan the QR code in the web browser. You can open the web page. In that you can enter this 7-digit PIN number and you can participate in this quiz program. So once you enter the 7-digit number, the application will ask you to give a username. So you have to give your username. Followed by your username, please give your last 4 digits of your mobile phone number. For example, my username is Guna8990, the last 4 digits of my phone number. So like that you can create your own username. That's all. You are ready to participate in the quiz. So in the live video, I will be showing you the question. The question will be followed by 4 options as usual, A, B, C, D. The 4 options will have a color code, right? So option A, red color, option B, blue color, option C, green color, option D, yellow color. So the 4 options will have 4 different color codes. So in your mobile phone, you have installed the Kahoot application, right? So the Kahoot application in your phone, in your device, it will show you 4 colored box, only 4 colored box. Only in the video which you are watching, in that live video, I will give you the question, followed by that 4 option I will be giving you. The 4 option will have a color code, right? So if you are going to choose A as the right answer, then A has red color, then in your mobile phone you will have a red colored box. You have to choose that. That's all. If the answer which you have chosen is correct, and if you have chosen that quickly, for every question we will give you 60 seconds. Assume that I am choosing A is the right answer, and I am choosing within 20 seconds, within 10 seconds, based on how quickly I choose the question. I have to choose the correct one and I have to choose it as early as possible. So the one who is choosing at the earliest will be given more points. So if I am choosing in 20 seconds, I will be given more points. If someone is choosing at 30 seconds, then relatively lesser points, right? So this is how the quiz will work. So at the end of the program, we will show you the leaderboard. Between the questions also, I will show you the leaderboard. At the end, I will show you the final leaderboard. The one with more number of points will be given a certificate, right? The idea of the quiz program is to provide you a real-time experience of solving the questions along with that competitive environment, right? I hope this program adds more value to your preparation. So along with this, we have a daily current affairs hit list series, daily answer rating initiative. So all these initiatives will give you a competitive edge in your 2024 prelims as well as mains, right? I hope this adds more value to your preparation. So see you in the quiz. Till then, bye, take care.
Good evening everyone. Welcome to Officers IAS General Quiz. I am Balachander DC. I teach Anthropology and International Relations here in Officers IAS. Friends, we are living in an information era where information is wealth. We are living in a knowledge economy where your knowledge is your wealth. So I'm sure the knowledge you're going to gain today will definitely be useful to you in the future. So without wasting much time, we'll get into today's quiz. So the first question today is, so today's first question, let us start. Is who is the longest serving Prime Minister of India? Option A, Jawaharlal Nehru. Option B, Indira Gandhi. Option C, Narendra Modi. Option D, Manmohan Singh. So your time starts. You will be given 30 seconds to answer. Who is the longest serving Prime Minister of India? So this aspect was very much talked about recently when Narendra Modi has become the Prime Minister for the third term. So we should be aware of who is the longest serving Prime Minister of India. So I could see that most of you answered. So your time's up. Now let's see the answer. So the correct answer is option A, Jawaharlal Nehru. So I could say most of you has given the right answer. So Jawaharlal Nehru served as Prime Minister of India for around 17 years, close to 17 years, 16 years and 286 days. He was the Prime Minister of India from 1947 till 1964. Second, Indira Gandhi, she served as Prime Minister of India for 15 plus years. And third, Narendra Modi, 10 plus years, and he continues serving as the Prime Minister. And fourth, Manmohan Singh also served as the Prime Minister of India for 10 plus years. So with that, we'll go to the leaderboard now. So let's see what is your scores. So Mr. Anand tops the leaderboard with 984 points. Then we have Sri Sai, then we have Aarti, Shahid and Mukil. So all are in the top 5. So let's see, we have 14 more questions. Good going, guys. So we'll move to the second question now. In 2023, India has become the dash largest economy in the world. So I repeat, in 2023, India has become the dash largest economy in the world. Option A, third. Option B, fifth. Option C, fourth. And option D, sixth. So I could see that most of you are very quick in answering this question. So you have few more seconds to answer. Yes, time's up, and the right answer for this is option B, fifth largest economy in the world. So as per IMF, International Monetary Fund, India has become the fifth largest economy in the world recently. And what are the other 4 countries in this list? So who tops, or which country is the world's largest economy? So this is measured based on the size of these economies, based on their GDP size, the gross domestic product. So GDP is the total value of all goods and services that a country produces. So based on that, this ranking is given by IMF. So we see the world's largest economy, that is the United States first, second we have China, and third Germany, and fourth Japan, and India has become the fifth largest economy in the world. And one more point to you. So what is the size of the world's largest economy? That is the United States. That is around $28 trillion. So the size of the US economy is $28 trillion. And Chinese economy, which is the second largest economy in the world, that is around $18 trillion. So what about Germany, which is the third largest? So Germany, it's close to $5 trillion. And fourth, it's Japan, and it's the size of Japanese economy is a little more than $4 trillion. So what about India? India's GDP is around $3.8 trillion. So with this information, we'll see the leaderboard. So the leaderboard, now Anand again tops the chart, then we have Shahid, then Ranjit, then another aspirant is not mentioned the name, then we have Jiva, right? Good going, guys, and we'll move on to the next question. So question number 3, Gaza, seen in the news frequently, shares borders with which of the following? Option A, Red Sea, option B, Caspian Sea, option C, Mediterranean Sea, option D, Persian Gulf. So Gaza very much in the news. So time's up now. So now the right answer is option C, Mediterranean Sea, and most of you have chosen the right option. Good to see that. And as you know, Gaza is one of the territory of Palestine. When we talk about Palestine, we have two territories. One is the Gaza Strip and the other is the West Bank. And Gaza is under the control of Hamas, and for the past 9 months Gaza Strip is very much in the news because of Israel-Hamas conflict. So we are expected to be knowing about the map of Gaza, map of Israel, the Mediterranean Sea and all that. And we see that in even UPSC and TNPSC exams and many other government exams, they ask questions related to the map related questions, the location map related questions. So I'm sure this kind of information will be useful to you. So now we'll see the leaderboard after 3 questions. So again, so now Ranjit leads the chart, then we have Jiva, then Muruga, and then we have Mukil. And it's good to see that Ranjit has improved his points, and Shakti Devi is the highest climber. She moved up 3 places. So good going, guys. We'll move to the next question now. So the 4th question today, ISRO's Gaganyaan mission relates to which of the following? Option A, human space flight. Option A, mission to Mars. Option B, mission to Jupiter. Option C, human space flight. And option D, studying the solar atmosphere. So last few seconds. It's good to know that most of you have answered correctly, and the right answer is option C, that is human space flight. So human space flight, that is the Gaganyaan mission, which ISRO is planning to go for within this year. So through this mission, ISRO aims to send 3 crew members to the low Earth orbit, which is around 400 kilometers above the Earth's surface, into the space for 3 days. And After that, safely bringing them back to the earth. So that is all about Gaganyaan mission, and which will demonstrate the technical advancement in India's space sector. And once we do this successfully, India will become the fourth country to achieve human space flight capability. So what are the other three countries which did this before? So we have United States, we have Russia and China, which are the only three countries who had demonstrated this human space flight capability, sending humans into the space and bringing them back safely to the earth, which ISRO is going to do this year. So with that information, and what about the other options? So when we talk about mission to Mars, that is the Mangalyaan mission, and there is no mission to Jupiter as of now. And we have studying the solar atmosphere, that is about the Aditya L1 mission, which was launched by ISRO last year. So with that piece of information, we'll see the leaderboard now. So now we have Ranjit again topping the charts. Good going, Ranjit. And we have Jiva next, and we have Muruga, Mukil and Aarti. We see that Aarti moving up places. Good going, guys. And we have three players who answered three questions straight. Well done, guys. So with that, we'll move to the next question. The fifth question. In India, which of the following species was declared extinct in the past? Option A, leopard. Option B, cheetah. Option C, Asiatic lion. Option D, olive ridley turtles. Which of these species was declared extinct in the past in India? So most of you answered correctly for this question. So the right answer is option B, cheetah. So cheetah was declared extinct in India in the year 1952. So why we are discussing about that now? Because the government of India wanted to reintroduce cheetah in the country, and 2022 through Project Cheetah we wanted to reintroduce cheetah into India. So we brought in cheetah from Namibia and South Africa, and we relocated them in Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. So that is done through Project Cheetah. So that's why it is in news. And if you see, cheetah is very important. It is a top predator in the grassland ecosystem. So that's why we want to reintroduce cheetah to preserve the grassland ecosystem. So cheetah preys on the herbivores, the animals which feed on grass, and it will be keeping this population, this herbivores population, in a check, right? So that is the reason behind cheetah reintroduction. So with that, we'll check the leaderboard now. So we have Ranjit maintaining his lead, topping the charts, and that too he leads with around 50 plus points. It's a good lead, Ranjit. And we have Jiva followed by Muruga, Mukil and Aarti. I see that Jiva, Muruga and Mukil consistently performing good. Keep going, guys. So now we'll move on to the next question. Who of the following is the author of the books The India Way and Why Bharat Matters? Option A, Bhupender Yadav. Option B, Nalin Mehta. Option C, Shashi Tharoor. And option D, Subramaniam Jaishankar. So this was the question that was asked in the recent UPSC prelims 2024. Yes, again, most of you answered correctly. Good to see that. And yes, the right answer is option D, Subramaniam Jaishankar, the present External Affairs Minister of India, wrote these books. The India Way was published in the year 2020, and Why Bharat Matters was published recently in January 2024. That's why this question was asked in the UPSC prelims. And Dr. Jaishankar was an IFS officer, Indian Foreign Service officer. He served the country for 4 decades. He served as India's ambassador to China and India's ambassador to the United States, and he played a crucial role in India's nuclear deal, and he was the former Foreign Secretary of India from 2015 to 2018. In 2019, he became the External Affairs Minister of India, and now he is into his second term as the External Affairs Minister of India. And about Shashi Tharoor, the well-known books of Shashi Tharoor you should be aware of. The Great Indian Novel was written by Shashi Tharoor, and Pax Indica written by Shashi Tharoor, and many other books. So with that, we'll see the leaderboard. So Ranjit topping in the charts, Jiva, Muruga. So what we see is the top 3 rankers maintaining their lead, and we see 4th Aarti again improving her ranks. Then we see Sri Sai coming into the top 5. So good to see, guys. And we have 3 players who had 4 answers, straight answers correct. So keep doing. We'll move on to the next question. So the next question is, which channel separates India from that of Maldives? Option A, 8-degree channel. Option B, 9-degree channel. Option C, 10-degree channel. Option D, 11-degree channel. So Maldives, very much in the news, so we should be aware of the geography, the location of Maldives. So last few seconds. So the right answer is option A, 8-degree channel. I could see that in this question we see most of you have answered, have chosen option B and option C, but the right answer is option A, 8-degree channel. So 8-degree channel, so it's a water body that separates Maldives from Lakshadweep Islands, especially the Minicoy Islands of Lakshadweep and Maldives. These both are separated by 8-degree channel. So what about 9-degree channel? So 9-degree channel is a water body that separates Minicoy Islands from the other Lakshadweep Islands. That is 9-degree channel. So what about 10-degree channel? It is the water body that separates Andaman Islands from Nicobar. So that is 10-degree channel. So all these 3 are important. So the right answer is option A, 8-degree channel. So what about this degree? So this degree is about the latitude, the 8-degree latitude. That's what we refer here as 8-degree channel. So let's see the leaderboard. So now we see Ranjit topping the chart with a good lead of 50 plus points. Then we have Jiva, Muruga and Aarti. Now we have a new entrant into the top 5, that is Shankari getting into the top 5. Good Shankari, maintain the lead. So we have Meena, who is the highest climber, improving up to 3 places. Good to see you, Meena, and yes, keep doing. Then we are moving to the next question now. Under which Prime Minister of India the Kachativu Agreement was signed in 1974? Option A, Rajiv Gandhi. Option B, Indira Gandhi. Option C, P.V. Narasimha Rao. Option D, Lal Bahadur Shastri. Few seconds more. The quicker you answer, the more points you get. So I could see that most of you has chosen the right option, and the right answer is option B, Indira Gandhi. So the Kachativu Agreement was signed in the year 1974. That time the Prime Minister was Indira Gandhi. So Kachativu was very much in the news during the Lok Sabha elections. Kachativu Islands were disputed between India and Sri Lanka, and these islands are located in the Park Strait. The importance of Kachativu Islands lies in the fact that they are very strategically located. So they are strategic location, and the waters surrounding these Kachativu Islands are very rich in fisheries. They are very rich fishing grounds. That's why fishermen from both the country are very much interested in this Kachativu Islands. Even after independence, these islands were disputed. So that dispute was resolved in the year 1974. India's Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and Prime Minister of Sri Lanka Sirimavo Bandaranaike signed Indo-Sri Lanka Maritime Boundary Agreement in 1974, making Kachativu as part of Sri Lankan territory. So that is the important information related to Kachativu Islands. And now we'll see the leaderboard. So we had completed 8 questions, so we are midway in the quiz now, and we see that Ranjit leading the charts, and congratulations Ranjit. And Jeeva, Muruga, Shankari improved her place from 5th to 4th, and we have Aarti. So Aarti keep coming in the top 5, so she is giving a tough fight. Then we see Jeeva has the highest answer streak of 8. So great going Jeeva, congrats to you. So we'll move on to the next question. So our next question is, what is the minimum age to contest the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha elections? Option A, 20 and 25. Option B, 18 and 21. Option C, 25 and 30. Option D, 30 and 35. So the quicker you answer, more points. Now I got your answers. Yes, most of you have chosen the right option. The right answer is option C, that is 25 and 30. The minimum age to contest for Lok Sabha elections is 25 years, and for Rajya Sabha it is 30 years. So what about the other options? 18 years, the minimum age qualification to get the right to vote, the eligibility to vote, that is 18 years. And what about 21 years? That is the minimum age requirement for contesting local body elections, the village panchayat election, the municipalities. For that, your minimum age requirement is 21 years. So what about 35? That is the eligibility criteria for contesting the presidential election. The qualification given is he or she must be a citizen of India, then completed the age of 35 years to become the president. And same 35 years applies for contesting in the vice presidential elections, and to be appointed as governor, the qualification is also 35 years of age. So with that piece of information, we'll move on. We'll see the leaderboard. So Ranjit topping the charts, and we have Jiva, Muruga, Shankari, Aarti, the top 5 players again maintaining their lead, maintaining their position. And we see Ranjit has a streak with 9 correct answers in a row. He's the topper as of now. Well done, Ranjit. Keep doing well. We'll move on to the next question. So our 10th question today is: the ancient port Tamralipti is located in option A, Odisha, option B, West Bengal, option C, Andhra Pradesh, option D, Kerala. So ancient ports are an important topic even in UPSC exams and other TNPSC exams also. They keep asking. Time's up. So this is a question where I see there are most of wrong answers, but yes, there are some of you who had chosen the right answer. So the right answer is option B, West Bengal. So Tamralipti is an ancient port city that was located in the present day West Bengal. So this ancient port city was the capital of Suma Kingdom in the ancient times. Suma Kingdom, Suhma, Suma Kingdom in the ancient times. And in the present times, the Tamluk town in West Bengal is related to or is identified as the Tamralipti port city of the ancient times. So that is about Tamralipti. And the other options, if you see Andhra Pradesh, we have ancient ports in Andhra Pradesh. What are the ancient ports in Andhra Pradesh? We have Motupalli, we had Motupalli, and then another ancient port in Andhra Pradesh was Machilipatnam. So Machilipatnam and Motupalli ports in Andhra Pradesh. And Kerala, we had Muziris, and even today we have Calicut. So these two are the ancient ports in Kerala. So what about Tamil Nadu? We had Pumbuhar, then we had Kurkai port, and then we had the Tondi port. So these were the ancient ports, and including the present day Tuticorin port, that was also considered as an ancient port. So we have around 4 ancient ports in Tamil Nadu that you should be aware of. So we'll see the leaderboard. So now we have a new topper. So Muruga becoming the topper from number 2 to number 1. I think number 3 he has moved to number 1. Congrats Muruga. Then we have Ranjit. So Ranjit, don't give up, keep fighting. Then we have Jiva, Aarti and Sai. So Muruga has the highest answer streak now of 10 questions. Congrats Muruga. So we'll move to the next question. Question number 11 today. The Tropic of Cancer passes through how many states in India? Option A 7, option B 8, option C 9 and option D 6. So map based questions. We often see that in many of the competitive exams like UPSC and TNPSC and other exams, there are many map based questions being asked. I got your answers and most of you has chosen the right option. So the right answer is option B, 8 states. Tropic of Cancer passes through 8 states in India. So which are the states? So starting from east to west, we can say from west to east, we can say Gujarat first, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. So we have 8 states. So Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. These are the 8 states through which Tropic of Cancer passes through. So now, and I want to give you one more question. So something related to this, something like this. How many states in India, how many states or union territories in India share border with Pakistan? I'll give you just 10 seconds to think over. How many states, union territories in India share border with Pakistan? So time up. It is 3 states and 2 union territories. So what are those? We have Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab, 3 states and 2 union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. So with that we'll move to the leaderboard. So Muruga maintaining his lead with over 10,500 points. Congrats Muruga. And we have Ranjit gaining his second position and he's fighting for the first. And we have Aarti, Sai and Shankari. So good to see guys, good to see you all in the top 5. So keep doing it. We'll move on to the next question, question number 12. Headquarters of the International Federation of Association Football, which is FIFA. So the headquarters of FIFA is located in which country? Option A, France, option B, Germany, option C, Switzerland and option D, Portugal. So time's up and we got the answers. Yes, most of you chosen the right answer. The correct answer is option C, Switzerland. The headquarters of FIFA is located in Switzerland. Zurich is the city, which is the largest city in Switzerland, and FIFA is the global governing body of football. So you can say highest governing body of football, and FIFA was formed in the year 1904. So I would like to add one more question related to this. So headquarters of International Cricket Council, obviously we are in India, so we should be aware of cricket. So headquarters of International Cricket Council located in which country? So I'm not going to give you options, just think over. I'll give you 10 seconds. So now cricket, we have 2020 World Cup going on in new territories, the United States for the first time. So cricket also gaining more popularity next to football. Yes, time's up and the answer is Dubai, UAE. So which is not in any popular cricket playing nations, but it is in Dubai, UAE is the answer, where headquarters of ICC is located. With that, and ICC was formed in the year 1908. FIFA 1904, ICC 1908. We'll see the leaderboard. So Muruga taking a very good lead of around close to 1,400 points, and we have Aarti fast moving to the second position, and we see Ranjit catching up, and we have Jiva and Sai, and we have Madhi, the highest climber. Good to see Madhi, you climbed up 4 places. So keep going, and we have our next question. Question number 13. So we are into the last 3 questions of the day. Who among the following was the first Europeans to come to India? Option A, Portuguese. Option B, British. Option C, French. Option D, Dutch. You have 10 seconds more. And yes, good, most of you have answered. Yes, the right answer is option A, Portuguese. So Portuguese were the first Europeans to come to India. Vasco da Gama reached Calicut in the year 1498, and we see after Portuguese, we see the Dutch coming into India in the year 1605. So the Dutch second, 1605, the third, the British, the East India Company, British East India Company coming to India in 1608. Then finally we see French in the year around 1673. So the order is Portuguese first, the Dutch second, third British, and fourth the French. And here one interesting aspect is when we say Dutch, we are referring to the people of Netherlands, right? So the present day Netherlands. And Netherlands was also called as Holland. But if you see, Holland is just a province in Netherlands. So Netherlands is the correct mentioning of the country, the people of Netherlands. So Holland is just a province within Netherlands. So that's about the Dutch. So with this, we'll see the leaderboard. So Muruga topping the chart, getting 12,500 points, and we have Aarti second, and Ranjit, Jiva, and Shankari, and most of you got more than 10,000 points. Good to see that. And Sujit is back with an answer streak of 3. Good, Sujit, keep doing. And we are into our last 2 questions of the day, which is very crucial to decide the toppers, especially the top 3 rankers. Let's see who are those 3. So now into 14, question number 14. How many members are nominated by the President to the Rajya Sabha? Option A 20, option B 18, option C 12, option D 15. So every question, every second matters now. Last 2 questions, few more seconds. Yes. So the right answer is option C 12. So the President nominates 12 members to the Rajya Sabha. So the maximum numbers of Rajya Sabha is 250. The maximum numbers that can be is 250, out of which 238 has to be elected by the MLAs, by the state assemblies, and remaining 12 members will be nominated by the President, and these 12 members are those who had their extraordinary contribution in the fields of arts, literature, science, and social service. But the present strength of Rajya Sabha, we see it is 245. The maximum strength can be 250, but the present strength is 245, out of which 233 are elected by the state assemblies and 12 are nominated by the President. One important aspect here is in the year 2022, what we saw is 2 celebrities, well-known persons nominated to the Rajya Sabha, one from Kerala, one from Tamil Nadu. P.T. Usha, who is considered as the queen of Indian track and field athletics, P.T. Usha was nominated as Rajya Sabha member in 2022, and we see the most popular music director in Tamil Nadu, Ilayaraja, being nominated as the Rajya Sabha member in 2022. So with that, we see the leaderboard. So we have only one question left out. So what we say is Muruga leading with 1000+ points, and we have Aarti, Ranjit, Jiva, and Shankari, and we have Mukil. Mukil is back with an answer streak of 3. Good, Mukil. So we are left with one last question, which is going to decide the toppers, top rankers. Let's move to the next question, the last question of the day, which is again not a very difficult question. The Vice President is the ex officio chairman of option A Rajya Sabha, option B Lok Sabha, option C Planning Commission, option D National Development Council. So last few seconds. Yes, most of you answered correctly. The right answer is option A, Rajya Sabha. So the Vice President is the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. So chairman of Rajya Sabha is similar in powers and functions with respect to the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, but the difference is the Speaker of the Lok Sabha is an MP, is a member of Parliament, and but in the case of Rajya Sabha, the Vice President by default becomes the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. So ex officio is a Latin phrase, Latin term, ex officio, which means based on one's status or one's position. So because somebody is Vice President, by default they becomes the chairman of Rajya Sabha. So now the Vice President Jagdish Dhankar is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. So what about Planning Commission? The erstwhile Planning Commission, the Prime Minister was the ex officio chairman of the Planning Commission, but which was abolished few years back, and now we have the Niti Aayog. Again, when we see Niti Aayog, the Prime Minister is the ex officio chairman of the Niti Aayog. So with that information, we complete today's quiz and the final leaderboard. So we have Ranjit, okay, Ranjit getting into rank 3, Aarti getting into rank 2, and Muruga maintaining his lead, and he is the topper today, rank 1. Mr. Muruga, and rank 2 Miss Aarti, and we have rank 3 Ranjit. Congratulations guys, well done, and I could see your scores around 14,000, 12,000 plus, and close to 12,000. Well done guys. I hope this information, this quiz was useful to you, and in fact it was fun playing this quiz contest. So now, and congratulations to all, and thank you for all who participated in this. So we want the toppers, the top 3 contestants. We want you to take a screenshot of your leaderboard position, and we request you to send that screenshot to us in WhatsApp so that we can reach out to you. So thank you all for participating, and we are conducting this general quiz every Wednesday at 6 p.m. So we request all of you to participate regularly. We hope this is very useful to you. With that, we complete today's session.